What's going on? Trev2323 here. I got another project that I'm doing right now. My house was built in 1910. It's a Chicago bungalow, and I don't have a grease trap inside. I got the old school grease trap outside. So what I got to do is clean the grease trap now. People call it using a honey dipper to get it out, but I want to show you what it is. It's a scoop. See the scoop right here with holes? That's where we clean the grease trap out with. This is probably the most expensive one here because I got it hooked up to a copper line. And what the copper line is when people need to borrow it, you cut the piece of copper off, make it down to whatever size, and it actually screws on right there. If you can see, it screws right into it. But what I did was bent it with a hammer so this way you don't lose it. But let me go show you what it you use it for. Now somewhere around the house, let me grab the camera line so it don't fall in. Somewhere around the house right here, you have a grease trap right here, and that's covers the top of this right here. And you take it off and you see there's just a little bit of water, and the rest is all that's the grease from you try to clean out your grease from your pans as much as possible, and what happens is you don't get it all, and after years and years it builds up. Now that actually goes about 2 feet deep, and you can only see there's like maybe 3 inches of water, and then it fills up. And what happens when you wash your dishes or whatever, it builds up high and then it backs up into the house. So this right here comes out of the house right here, and actually you have a screw pipe that I can take off and rod from inside the house in here. But then this right here catches the grease, falls to the bottom, and then the rest exits out to the main sewer line. So just the water is supposed to go through the sewer line, but this is completely filled up right here. So what I'm doing is I got a garbage can. I put a hefty garbage bag in it, and I gotta dip that in there, lift it up, empty it out. 3 scoops, probably 4 scoops per garbage bag. It's probably gonna take like 5 garbage bags. Let me set the tripod up so you can see how I do it. Okay, now you see why the honey dipper has to be so long, because it gotta go all the way in there. Now they sell them with these big squares like this, or they sell ones that actually look like spoons. And you actually gotta scrape all, this is all grease in there, and you gotta try to get all the grease out of here. Now that's really settled in pretty good, because that should be actually about 2 feet deep. Now since this is so long over here, I gotta make sure that I don't hit my neighbor's window, because these are Chicago homes. But you see, you could dig it out. And yes, it is gonna smell like a sewer. And just make sure you get all the water out so you're not carrying around the water. It's more or less the grease that you're carrying around here. Now some of them are actually so far down that you could actually, there's a ladder in them, and you can actually climb down into them. So this one's not that deep. I venture to say that one's about 4 feet deep. But like I said, I'm dumping it in a hefty bag, and I'll probably be able to get about 5 good sized hefty bags out of here. This one hasn't been cleaned out in about 5 years, and let me tell you this, I will never make that mistake ever again, because there's so much in there. Anyways, this house is from 1910, and this is the actual grease trap on the house that's 1910. And like I said, this should go at least 2 feet, maybe a foot, maybe 2 feet below. This right here is the opening. It should go a foot or 2 below that. So I got a lot of digging I have to do. Anyways, I wanted to show you while cleaning the grease trap, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, bye. I want to show you. It's been about 10 minutes of me doing this, and you can see I couldn't even get the honey dipper at all down there. And now look, it's going down almost all the way, completely covering the honey dipper. So I got a ways to go yet, but in the same, the drain for the house is right here. So I'm already at least 5 to 7 inches below the drain from the house. So we do got some rain coming, so you gotta think about also when the sewers run high with all the rain falling, and this raises also. So that's how you get some back in the house. So you got to get this cleaned out. Like I said, I knew my sink drain backed up some. So I routed from the house to here. Then I came and opened this up. And I seen the water level sitting way up here. So what that means is the water can't go down any further. And the hole to go out the sewer line was almost completely backed up. So therefore I had to back up somewhere. So I started leaking inside the house. So from the house out to here is rotted. And I got to clean this up, because when you wash dishes and all that, this tends to back up also. So, you know, this fills up with water. So if there's nowhere for the water to go, it's just going to keep backing up to the house. So I probably got about another 20 or 30 minutes and another 50 scoops to go here. All right. Okay, I got a lot of the big chunks out. And actually this goes all the way down submerged now. And I know there's probably go down deeper than that. I'm going to give it a break till tomorrow. But here's the opening, so I'm about 10 inches below the opening right now. And like I said, this is more like a sludge right now. It's all sludge I'm pulling up now. So this is just something that I do just because I believe the damn commercials. Dawn breaks of grease, so I'm just going to put a whole bottle of Dawn down there. And then I'll probably come back some later date, but I want to show you. Got all my grease in the wheelbarrow right there that I pulled up. Don't think that's my kitchen garbage bag. I mean garbage can. That's just one that I use because I got a dog and I clean up the mess with that one. So it makes it easier for me just to dump the mess in there. Alright. Anyways, I want to show you how to clean a grease trap in a 1910 house. Alright. Bye.